Now, also on Monday, Donald Trump upped his tariff war, saying the U.S. will now impose a 100% tariff on films made outside the country. It's still unclear how those tariffs would operate, since movies and TV shows can be transmitted digitally without going through a port like a car or electronics. But the announcement still is making waves in the film industry. Here's reaction from George Clooney, speaking in New York.
If it really happens, it would be pretty damaging to the business. Look, he's not wrong about the idea that businesses have left Los Angeles. They have in droves. What we need is, the incentives, the tax incentives that you get here in New York, by the way. They're building studios here because there's so much work. We need those. And by the way, if he really wants to fix it, then we should talk about a federal incentive passed to keep people working in Los Angeles, because there are tons of below-the-line people, grips and cinematographers, who are losing their jobs because work is going away.
Our Los Angeles correspondent, Wasim Cornet, has been keeping a close eye on that story for us. He told us more.
Hollywood has, shared its worry, but also has quite a good deal of skepticism toward this announcement. You have to know that the international market represents more than 70% of the revenue for the U.S. film sector. And so if this measure were to come into effect, and if other countries were to retaliate, for example, which we've seen in the past, that could cost U.S. film studios billions of dollars and thousands of jobs. In 2023, U.S. films represented or generated more than $22 billion in export revenue. And so, as one analyst put it this morning, speaking to a U.S. media outlet, said it would be the equivalent of cooking the golden goose. So many in the industry right now think this tariff is unrealistic, that it would cut production almost to zero, and that it would be too difficult to put into effect. But of course, with the series of crises that Hollywood has faced over the past few years, the actors and writers strike, the drop in movie goers, and then also the rise in streaming, it's certainly the kind of news that Hollywood would have loved to avoid this week.